Hello, amazing people of the 21 days boot camp, Skillforge Africa 21 days boot camp. How are you doing? So, good morning to everybody, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this class. So, guys, welcome to today's video class. In today's video class, we'll be learning audience research, introduction to copywriting and audience research. So, let's go straight right in. Are you tired of advertising and marketing effort that fails? Failing to capture your audience's attention and generate sales? It's time to level up your game with the profound power of copywriting, okay? From attention-driving line to persuasive language that drives results, copywriting is the key to creating content that does not just engage your audience, but also drives results. So in this class, you will learn the essential elements of effective copywriting and how to use them to transform your marketing and advertising efforts. Okay, guys? So get ready to take your copywriting skills to the next level and achieve your business goals like never before. Now, here's a story of an entrepreneur named Jane. I'm going to start this class by telling us a story of somebody named Jane. So Jane is actually a brilliant girl. She always believed she could change the world. Okay, but the problem is always capital, which is what every young person faces in Nigeria. Everybody has an idea for a business. Probably you have an idea to invent something. You have an idea for a business, but most times all these things are very capital intensive. Okay, now this is Jane in the same problem. She had a great idea, but capital is the problem to start, and now she wants to try and get investors. And getting investors, that means you need to convince them enough that something that's an idea in your head will become something that will be of a great profit in the future. Okay, so that requires copywriting skills. Okay, so Jane had a brilliant idea for a new product, and she knows that this product is actually going to drive traffic in the future. She believes in her idea, so she has to make her investors believe in her idea as well, so as for them to invest in her product. So, and also she needs to pitch to her investors in this case. So despite a well-prepared presentation, she struggled to even capture their attention. Why? Because she was trying to tell them, okay, this is what will happen, my product is going to be one top in Nigeria. No, your investors don't want to hear that. Everybody in this life is very selfish. They want to hear how it will benefit them when it comes to life. You understand? So with the help of a copywriting expert, Jane reworked her speech with persuasive languages and a compelling narrative. The result, she got multiple fundings at the end of the day. So what's the moral of this story? Copywriting is essential to start anything off the right foot. Any business you want to start, anything you want to start, you need copywriting skills, to apply in order to make people believe in you. Most times you need extra hands for your work, and the company is not yet generating revenue, so as for you to pay staff, you need copywriting skills to even get people to work for you, because copywriting comes with persuasive words that makes people loyal to you at any point. Is that understood? So let's move on. Now, words have the ability to captivate, motivate, and inspire. With words, you can build a team of trusted workers in your company that will be very loyal to you and work for you with the profound power of words. And still with the same words, you can make them very disloyal to you and very rebellious towards you. Why? Because of the power of words. So words have the ability to captivate, motivate, and inspire. So as a copywriter, we hold the key to unlocking the power and unleashing it into the world. Is that understood? So today we'll explore the art and science of crafting compelling copy that not only drive attention but sponsors action. So are you ready to embark on this journey with me? Let's go. So first of all, what is copywriting? What is copywriting? Copywriting is the process of creating content such as advertising or marketing materials with the goal of persuading an audience to take specific actions, such as buying a product or a service. So the good thing with copywriting is, even before you start your persuasive words, you already have the end goal in mind. Probably the end goal in mind is to sell a product, to convert somebody to come into your circle, to persuade somebody to do something, but it is always a predetermined action. at all time. Okay, copywriting is important because it helps businesses effectively communicate with their target audience and influence their buying decision. Good copywriters can make a product or service more attractive, okay, highlighting the unique features and benefits of the product and persuading potential customers to make a purchase. Effective copywriting can also build brand awareness and build loyalty and help businesses stand out in a crowded marketplace. Now, understanding your target audience. Understanding your target audience is a very crucial aspect of copywriting. In fact, throughout this bootcamp, we'll be deliberating more about understanding your audience in every point, because in every point of your business on the online space, if you don't understand your target audience, you're going to drive low results. Okay, so it helps you create content that resonates with your audience and compels them to take action. Okay, so for example, your audience are young entrepreneurs in Nigeria who are actually trying to get fundings like Jane. So when you know this, your audience, you now know how to pitch to them in order to get them to follow what you're saying. Okay, so here are some steps to help you understand your target audience. Number 1, research your audience. Start by researching about your target audience. Identify their demographics, including their age, their gender, their income, their education, occupation, and interest. You can use tools like Google Analytics, social media analytics, and surveys all together so as to gather this information. See guys, understand everything about your target audience, okay? And you need to make sure the target audience you're researching about, they should be large, because if they are more, the potential to make more money becomes possible. So you need to make sure they are quite large in number. Is that all right? So guys, research your target audience by knowing everything about them, from the type of, in fact, the place they spend their time most. Is it on TikTok? Is it on Facebook? Is it on Instagram? Is it on any gaming platform where you can actually run your ad and meet them there? So you need to understand where you can actually see your target audience. Create buyers personas. Create buyers personas simply means you should create like an avatar. So this avatar contains everything about your particular audience. Okay, so your avatar is probably a person within the age range, or your buying persona is a person within the age range of 18 to 30. Probably that's your target audience within that age range. Then there are probably young guys who are so interested in having a financial freedom, a financially free future, you know. So these are just, I'm just giving us example of how to create a buying persona. Okay, once you have gathered the demographic data, use it to create buyer's persona. A buyer's persona is a fictional representation of your ideal customer. It includes their pain points, their motivations, their goals, their challenges. Creating buyer personas helps you personalize your content and speak directly to your target audience. Okay? Now, analyze your competitor is the next step. Study your competitors to see how they are addressing your target audience. Identify the gaps in their content strategy and see how you can differentiate yourself. You will be very funny to think that you are the only person in the particular field you think you are in targeting your audience. There are quite a lot other people, but you can always go and see the strategy they are using. Like when you go to Facebook ads library, you can see other ads and you can see how they are targeting your audience. Is that understood? You can see how they are targeting your audience. See you can check for the similarity between every other person's ad copy and see the gaps in between and see how to differentiate yourself and actually hit the market, and you make massive results. Okay, so you want to use empathy. The next step is to use empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Use empathy to understand your audience pain points, struggles, and motivation. Put yourself in their shoes and write content that addresses their pain, needs, and desires. The reason why you need to do this is because when a person believes this person understands what is happening to me, they will pay attention to you. So for example, a struggling mom, or let's say a hard-working professional who is a single mom, is struggling with her body structure, probably because of lack of exercise and lack of time and lack of good eating diet. she have lost her body. She used to be a person that was very proud of her body. She has everything well figured out, but now if she wears her clothes doesn't fit her anymore. So if you understand this kind of person very well, you will understand how to draft your copy to address the pain point to the very last place. So when this person sees your copy, the person believes, okay, I think this person understands what is wrong with me, let me confide to this person. And in that case, imagine if you're having quite like 2,000 more of those kinds of people per sale, you make a lot of money. Okay, now test and optimize. Once you have created your content, test it with your audience, analyze the result, and optimize your content to improve engagement. Okay, always test what works. Don't just give up on the first failure. You say, okay, I ran my first couple of 5 ad copies and they didn't drive any result, I don't think this business is for me. No, always test, optimize, and improve from your audience's feedback. Okay, so by following these steps, you can gain a deep understanding of your audience and create content that resonates with them. Remember, copywriting is all about connecting with your audience, and the better you understand them, the more effective your copies will be. So the ground rule here is, for you to have a very great copy, understand the people you're sending the copies to. Like the example I always give, if you know the person you are writing a letter to, you will know how to address that letter. For example, if it was an informal letter you're writing to your best friend, there are some slangs you can use that the person will smile and relate. You understand? So when you understand your audience, you can write something they can relate with, something they understand, and like, okay, I think this person understands what's wrong with me. So understanding your audience is a very crucial part of copywriting. So ladies and gentlemen, please, I want you to go through this class again and again and make more research. Okay, make more research and understand your audience so well, so much that when you write a copy to them, they will listen to you. So guys, that will be the end of today's video class. See you guys in the next class, and remember, don't forget to keep working hard, because the money is in the hard work. See you in the next class, guys.